Hello, and welcome to our daily reflections from St Mary Magdalene with St Martin Church on Wednesday the 20th of May. If you haven't already, you may want to read the passages listed on the screen in front of you now. We've skipped forward again in our Acts passage today. Paul is now in Athens. To get a slightly fuller sense of what is happening, you might want to read the Acts passage from chapter 17, verse 16, all the way through to the end of the chapter. Paul has come to Athens, the seat of the Western philosophical tradition, and ends up in a debate with Athens philosophers. Although the idol worship present in Athens was somewhat more blatant than what we see today, the beliefs of the philosophers are recognizable in many of the modern critiques of the Christian faith, or indeed, faith in God at all. The Epicureans believed that the gods were distant beings, uninterested in the affairs of human beings. The Stoics believed that human beings are part of the divine, which is expressed through our reason. Neither believed in the resurrection of the dead. Paul, though, in coming to them, preaches the gospel, but he is not confrontational. He acknowledges that they are groping after God in their philosophy and their religiosity. The two quotes that he uses, "In him we live and move and have our being," and "For we are indeed his offspring," are drawn from Greek pagan poets and playwrights, with whom his audience would have been familiar. But while using language and figures that they will understand, he points out that while they are blindly feeling for God, God has revealed himself already through Jesus. In our passage in John, Jesus explains what's going on. Paul is proclaiming the truth of Jesus, the way, the truth, and the life, by the power of the Spirit of truth that Jesus has sent upon him. That doesn't mean that his hearers will believe, most don't, and regard what he has said as foolish. But some do, and are saved. As Paul writes in 1 Corinthians, in the wisdom of God, the world does not know God through wisdom. Rather, the world knows God through his revelation in Jesus Christ. That is what we proclaim, through the Spirit working in us.